It's Rusty Diamond, motherfucker.
Yo, man.
Yo, man.
Oh, what's happening?
Not much, man. How you doing?
Oh, man, you know, I'm just chilling.
It's chilling.
Just chilling out here in Chico.
Beautiful
Beautiful
Chico, California.
The best city in the whole
Universe.
Even.
And
they had somehow we've gotten ice cream both times, one way or another.
Oh yeah, we got ice cream last time.
Yeah, we missed the ice cream man the first time.
Yep.
But we ended up the ice cream man came back around.
Yep.
This time we saw the ice cream man in the distance and then heard the ice cream man. Never found him. But ended up getting frozen yogurt.
Now, technically that's not ice cream.
Technically, it's mostly just toppings.
Yeah.
Toppings with a little bit of product, some sort of. Is that even milk? What is there milk?
Does it matter?
Product? No.
It's just a justification to put a ton of sweets together in a bowl.
Yeah, it's in a bowl at least. It's not like individual wrapped candies.
They're crushed up almost to the point of being able to snort them.
Very close. Or you can go in there you get the goop, at the end of it where it's the soup.
Yeah.
Soup stuff.
Yeah, and then you just have candy soup and you just drink it.
Yeah, I've been a fan of candy soup whenever I can't sniff candy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been a long time since I've sniffed candy. It's been probably close to 20 years since I've been sniffing candy.
20 years clean from
20 years
candy.
Candy sniffing clean.
A cop.
He didn't even notice. He's like, there's just a couple guys sitting there on the curb.
Don't mind those guys.
You know, that's what happens in the best city in the universe.
Chico, California. Now, when you're sick, do you reach for a big bowl? Big old steaming bowl of candy soup? Because that's what I go for.
I do. My mom, she told me I should have chicken noodle. And I said, no, Mom.
No, Mom, you're wrong.
You're wrong. I've been doing this for years.
Longer
I know.
than you've been alive, Mom.
Yeah, you were wrong. You were wrong. It works okay. But what really works is soup, frozen yogurt, ice cream soup. Whatever. I think ice cream soup is probably a little better for you than frozen yogurt soup for as far as getting rid of a cold.
Yeah, absolutely.
Health-wise, who knows?
Who knows?
You know, that's all
Jury's
just,
out. Jury's out.
Yeah, that's all just speculation and hoopadilly nonsense.
Hoopadilly, hoopadipoo.
I'm starting to wonder. Oh yeah, it's weird seeing these California license plates, and I keep forgetting we're in California. Like whenever we're in different places, I've always expect to still see Oregon plates, and then I freak out. I'm like, oh wow, man, what are they?
Oh, look at California plate.
A California plate, and then it's like, oh, well, we're in
California. Chico, California. The best city in the universe.
That should be just something, like at least
a catchphrase?
A catchphrase.
Or
we should go to like the city hall or talk to the mayor or something and say, hey, you know what? We're from out of town. We're not the locals. We're saying that Chico, California is the best city in the universe.
And we're not we're just here. That's from an outside perspective. We didn't come in expecting that, and we found the best city in the universe.
Yeah, I don't know what we were expecting when we came in here. I was expecting to find the best city in the universe.
I was expecting flat land with no trees.
Yeah, and just hot. Just
really hot.
Hot. Actually, I wasn't expecting hot. I know it's California, but I was thinking it would be sort of Like Oregon?
Chilly?
Kind of. Maybe more like San Francisco and stuff. San Francisco is kind of nice, but then it's right by the ocean. But I guess this is more inland.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why.
Yeah, that's fair. I can see that.
No, it's not quite. The Chico police, man, they're just out.
Out and about patrolling. It's Saturday night. It's a hot night. A hot Saturday night.
Hot Saturday night.
In the best city in the universe. Chico, California.
Chico, California.
What song? Are we writing the song? Are we writing the town anthem?
Yeah.
City anthem?
And so when every day when the kids go to school and they have to pledge allegiance to the flag, no, not anymore. Now they're going to be singing about Chico because that's a lot more important than the flag of the United States.
So much more important.
Because what do they know about Chico? What do we know about Chico?
Absolutely nothing. But it's the best city in the universe.
It's the best city in the universe without having to know anything about it.
Yeah.
But,
Funny story. You bring something up.
Okay.
When I was in grade school, probably like 4th grade or something,
Yeah.
we had to say the Pledge of Allegiance every day in class, at the beginning of class. Literally every day. Literally.
Oh, yeah.
Every single day, I would yawn during the Pledge of Allegiance.
The whole time?
Uncontrollably. No, not the whole time. Just yes. I couldn't even speak. The whole Pledge of Allegiance, I was just yawning. And my teacher finally took notice.
Oh.
And I got expelled.
What?
Ended up on the streets.
Man, that's crazy.
Shooting candy into my veins.
Straight candy into the veins, man.
Yeah.
You were snorting it, and then
I
you just
smoothed up.
pushed you over the edge.
Yeah, man. I was in a bad way. And then...
I'm sad to have seen you gone down that road, man. It's all that Pledge of Allegiance. I thought you'd be able to do it, man, maybe with, like, not saying it, sort of doing the
like mouthing it?
The mouthing it.
Nah, man.
You were in it.
I was into my gimmick.
You were in it.
In
but
it to win it.
You were yawning, man.
I was too much into it. Too
It's
much.
a long thing to say, and you say it every day,
Every single day.
but you don't say anything about Chico.
Yeah, and that's really the issue. That is what I took issue with back then, I think.
Yeah.
I didn't know it at the time, but
Yeah.
looking back, I could see how I noticed there was just no mention of Chico, California, the best city in the universe. So I just took a stand.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it, I just yawned the whole time, and then look where it got me. Obviously, I bounced back.
Yeah, you bounced back, and you made it down to Chico.
I finally made it down to Chico, California.
Chico, California, best city in the universe.
In the whole universe.
The whole universe. None better.
None better.
Chico, California, best city.
Oh.
She has her headphones in.
She does not care. 0 fucks were given that day.
Wow. We should have just flexed.
Yeah, we really missed the spot
Yeah.
on that one.
Except I couldn't tell, like, if that was...
Regardless, I'm just going to flex at this guy.
Yeah.
What's up?
Hey! Yeah,
How you doing?
we're flexing. Yeah, we're flexing.
Flexing. You too.
Yeah. Doesn't even want to acknowledge.
Yeah, 0 acknowledgement. This kind of thing must just happen all the time.
Maybe that's what happens in Chico.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just...
People just record podcasts on the side of the street.
Yeah, and maybe they don't flex, or maybe they're scared of flexers. Maybe there's a flex problem here.
It's like Footloose, but with flexing.
Right.
Flex loose.
Woo! Flex loose. That is gonna be something. We have to do this.
Nobody steal this.
Nope.
This is a golden ideas. If you steal this, we have audio proof.
Yeah, and this is on YouTube.com, the website. So this will be audio proof. Yes.
This flex loose
Flex loose.
is
Flex
our.
loose.
This is an original idea by Nick Radford and Rusty Diamond. Nobody steal it. Look for it in theaters coming next summer.
That's. I can just see it. I can see. No, don't flex. Don't flex.
Nobody can wear sleeves, or everyone has to wear sleeves. They have to, but then finally they're like secret not sleeves. They take off. They just pull their sleeves off. They're removable.
Yeah, people start having zipper things.
Yeah, they just
hidden zippers.
zip off their sleeves and flex.
or like little paper things. They have to like cover their arms, and like if you know how they do those weird like shaming things and stuff, like if you get caught shoplifting, they have to like wear those A-frames and stuff.
Yep.
Like you get caught flexing or something, you have to. I guess if you're already wearing it, you wouldn't really. Bad point. Bad point. Bad point.
But like you know how girls at like Catholic schools that wear uniforms, they like try to hike their skirts up as much as possible.
Yeah.
Same concept with sleeves.
Yeah.
They measure their sleeves at the school. Like your sleeves are too short. You got to pull them down. Stop hemming your sleeves.
Your sleeves. Oh, dude.
It's not working out too well for these guys.
That guy. Do we know these people? Yes, we know them. Well, that dude didn't. I bet they're going to get ice cream.
I bet they are. Yogurt. We started a trend.
Is that over there?
It's somewhere in that vicinity.
Yeah. I hope they're. Or are they going to McDonald's? What? They won't go to McDonald's. We just had pulled pork sandwiches.
I mean, we're gonna go get In-N-Out before we leave.
Is In-N-Out can be still open? I don't know how late it's open.
I don't know either. You just made me very terrified.
I know.
I need my In-N-Out.
Well, we're going to be back here in a month.
We're going to be back here, right here, in Chico, California.
In less than a month.
In less than a month. The greatest city in the universe. Purple Wizards are coming back.
Yeah, they couldn't even keep us away for more than a month.
Yeah, man.
They're like, hey, come on back. Come on back.
Don't mind me, I'm just going to look up when In-N-Out closes now because I'm terrified that I'm going to miss it.
I really hope we're going to be okay. Get some In-N-Out. And, well, yeah. Well, no, we had, okay. I didn't have a burger today, so I feel okay about that. At the A&W, that was not in Canada that we went to. I had those little corn dogs. And I don't know how good of an idea that was. Fries weren't a good idea.
I really like the fries.
You did?
Yeah. Did you not like them?
No, I don't know. They were like kind of. If I had like 4 of them, I would like them. But the whole bag, I even had a small one, and it was too many.
Huh.
Like, I can only do so many fries.
Bummer.
Yeah, it's one of those things. Like, unless they're, well, I don't know. Sometimes if they're cool fries, like curly fries or waffle fries.
Oh, waffle fries are amazing.
Yeah. Except for when sometimes they're too fat.
Oh, no, we're good.
They don't.
They're open till 1:30.
What?
We're solid.
In Chico, California?
Right here in Chico, California. This is what makes Chico, California the greatest city in the universe.
Yeah, that In-N-Out is open until 1:30. Not just 1. 1:30. That means there's going to probably be people in there that are soaking up alcohols.
Soaking it up. Just via osmosis, laying in pools of alcohol.
Unbooze me.
Would that work?
Laying in a pool of alcohol?
Yeah, if you just like pour alcohol in a kiddie pool and lay in it, would you eventually get drunk?
I think so.
I think so too.
I think it would. I don't know. I think it could seep into your skin. I know that they have those beer baths, but I think that might be something a little different. People like bathe in beer. There's this place in Germany that people do that because it's supposed to be like really good for your skin and like really, really good for your hair.
Is there like bacteria in it that'll like eat dead skin cells or something?
Probably.
I don't know.
Your guess is as good as mine. I don't remember the exact thing, but yeah, there's this guy bathing it. But then the really messed up thing is what they would take scoops of it and drink it.
Ew.
I'm like, dude, that's gross. That's like bath water.
That is exactly like bath water.
Yeah, but it's beer, and it's warm.
Warm beer bath
Warm
water.
beer bath water.
That sounds very appetizing.
Yeah.
I'm super into that idea.
I mean, if you were super clean, maybe, but I don't think so.
That no one's going to be super clean taking one of those baths.
Yeah. If you're going in a beer bath, you're probably not going to be
You're
super
not a
clean.
neat freak by any means.
Like, oh, I'm going to go bathe in beer because I can bathe in beer. And, I knew a guy one time. He had this canister full of a liquid,
A unknown liquid.
Yeah, an illicit substance.
Okay, all right.
And it opened up. It was in his pocket, in his pants pocket. Opened up, and it bled through and soaked into his body.
And he got drunk from it.
Yeah, it was. What's it called? GHB, like the roofie type of thing, but like liquid.
Oh.
And you take it, it gives you like a drunk feeling.
I've heard stories of people like getting their pockets wet and like having it seep in through their skin.
Yeah, and that's what happened to him. And he got really messed up, like really bad. It was.
I've heard similar stories with acid.
Jesus.
Yeah, you just have like a big thing of acid tablets or whatever in your pocket, and like somebody pushes you in the pool. You're like, shit, man, I had all of this LSD or whatever in my pocket.
Yeah.
And then it just seeps in through your leg.
And then you're screwed.
And you're fucked the rest of the day.
Yeah, probably a few days.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, like something like that. So, I mean, I assume with alcohol. I don't know about, I assume with beer too. I think beer would do it. And I think so. I think definitely definitely. That makes sense.
I don't know if it's concentrated enough, though. It might not be enough concentrated alcohol.
Okay, well, if you were laying in a bathtub full of vodka, I would say you'd get messed up.
Yeah, I think so. Speaking of weird baths.
Yes.
Have you ever heard of like those Japanese baths where you like lay in there and there's just like fish or like...
No.
You never heard that? Oh, okay, yeah. So you like lay in the bath, you just lay down, and there's like little fish that eat your dead skin.
Oh, yeah. And they start eating your toes, and like not your toes, but like
eat off your toes.
I've seen them do it with the toes. Like they have those little feet bath thing, foot baths, but they have whole bathtubs, and they
have whole bathtubs, and they just eat all the dead skin off your skin. And I heard this story once about this guy who was doing it. We're recording a podcast.
Oh, I'm sorry. We totally interfere in it?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, great.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
How dare
no,
you?
You're all good. That's all
sure?
part of it. It's part of what's going on.
Yeah, it's part of, if you want to be on it, you can talk
be on
for a bit.
You can talk for a bit.
Chat it up.
I'm all about chatting.
Take a seat. Join us.
Yeah.
Sure.
We were just discussing weird baths.
Weird what?
Weird baths, bathing situations. Like people who bathe in beer.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
You've heard of this?
You've heard of
Yes. Yes. I've heard people bathing in fruit water.
Fruit water?
Yes. They put fruits in their water.
What kind of fruits?
Strawberries, peaches, oranges.
Does that do something for your skin?
Well, the belief is that it's supposed to, with the vitamin C, helps rejuvenate your skin. Get out of the road, dude. I don't want you to run over.
So, do you think that if you laid in a bathtub full of, let's say, vodka, would you get drunk?
Well, there's the idea that your pores are active as you are surrounded by water.
Right.
There is a belief that your pores are interchangeable in terms of they excrete oils and sweat. And if you have pores that are technically open, it could take some of that in, because if you are dead and you're lying in the water, your body will absorb it and you will
soak it up.
You will soak it up. But if you're alive, will you be drunk? I think it'll have to take a long time.
Yeah, and like a lot of
imagine.
Concentrated alcohol.
Right, which a lot of alcohol is not that strong. It's diluted some. So I would say for a long-standing 24 hours, perhaps little by little, but it have to be like high alcohol content.
Yeah.
But I think overall,
Okay.
it's my own personal belief.
An interesting perspective to add to the conversation.
No, we're trying to figure that, because we were saying that if you spill either, like you get acid or like chemicals or other such things, and it can seep into your skin and that will get you.
Yes, because it's it has the type of enzymes that burn skin. Or certain alcohol wouldn't have that because it's not high concentrated. Same thing with like vitamin C and stuff from juice, from fruits.
Just to clarify, we were speaking about LSD, like other kinds of mind-altering illicit drugs that might be activated by like sweat or water.
Okay.
Because I've heard stories. I've heard stories of people getting like sweating while it's in their pocket or getting pushed in the pool.
Right.
Like I had so much LSD in my pocket, fucked for the rest of the day. I don't know how true that is.
Depends on the amount, I suppose.
Yeah.
And how receptive your body is to that. Because I would imagine the thinner you are, the more likely it's going to get into your system than a larger guy.
Yeah.
I guess. Interesting theory.
Yeah.
Not saying we should go out of our way to try it.
By no means, but interesting to discuss.
A science project of somebody's.
I'm sure it's out there on the internet at least.
For sure.
You know, or tall tales people may have
Like
come
filling
up
up
with.
like filling up their sauna with vodka or rum and see if they just sit there and get drunk. I mean,
Someone had to have done that.
I'm sure.
Absolutely.
That's a lot of alcohol to spend. But hey, I'm sure some people that has lots of money can do that.
Yeah.
But then would you go and you drink from it while you're in it?
It's for science.
Yeah.
We're also discussing those Japanese baths where you like lay in and there's a little fish in there and they eat the dead skin. Specifically your feet, but like also just your whole body.
I've seen videos.
I heard a story once about a guy who was laying in that pool, fish were going to town on his feet or whatever, and suddenly he feels a very sharp pain in his urethra.
Oh boy.
He freaks out and reaches down there and just barely misses grabbing one of these fish as it swims up into his urethra. And he had to have surgery to have it removed.
Wait, the fish or his penis?
Fish.
Okay, well that's
From his penis.
that's not much better, but wow.
Yeah, that is apparently a true story from the one source I heard it from.
Okay.
It's usually a very reliable source.
Gotcha. Awesome. Well, the only Asiatic baths that I know, that I've heard of, are the ones that has like that sticky type of oil, the seepy oil that sticks.
Oh yeah.
Which is supposed to like really moisturize your body and really help with dry skin and that kind of stuff. But no, I never heard of the fish kind.
Yeah. It's a thing, apparently.
With as long as I guess you wear something over your dick, and that might be a thing.
But then you might not get a happy ending.
And you might not have like super smooth dick skin.
Which is really
maybe you had to pay extra for that.
Yeah.
Maybe he did and really got extra.
Yeah, he got extra.
So much extra.
Got more than a happy ending.
Yeah. Got a surgery happy ending.
A sad happy ending.
I think that's a good...
So your podcasts are not really about wrestling then?
No, we just talk about whatever happens, whatever comes up.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And so, if you want to say your name or anything, if you want to do anything, you
plug
can.
anything.
Plug anything. Yeah, say whatever you want, and then we'll take it.
Put that one in the bag.
Go. So.
Well, I'm all about improv. I teach improv for 10 years, so
Oh.
I will just play all day.
Love it.
Well, good. Then.
And I teach promo class for the APW school.
That's great.
Oh.
I'm all about just talking and talking and talking and talking. So
That's my favorite thing.
yeah.
Good. Yeah.
That's why I'm a therapist.
Well,
Whenever you're ready. Or are we ready now?
yeah, we're going right now. I mean,
We're actually live. We've been live.
We've been live.
Oh my goodness.
That's what we've been doing. You walked right into it.
Well, wrestling fans, podcast fans, and people around the world. My name is the voice Donovan Troi, and I am the assistant ambassador of Gateway Grand Prix Wrestling in Chico, California. And I am so honored and so privileged and so humbled, mind you, to be part of a podcast of things that comes freely out of our minds and discuss. Is it true? Is it not true? Could it be possible? What will happen? Who knows? And that is what makes podcasting just so special. We talked about several themes today, and I would be curious to see some of these to be true or not true, because, well, let's be honest, a lot of people in this world have done some really crazy things. And as a matter of fact, crazy things I was actually just looking over yesterday with a good friend of mine, wrestling personified Rick Luxury, the current Gateway Grand Prix Grand Champion, mind you. Abandoned buildings from all over the world. There is, it's true, I looked it up, a 104-story hotel in North Korea that was not finished because they had lost funding, and it's sitting there. It's the whole structure. The main frame structure is there, and it's the size of like a pyramid, I swear. 104-story hotel that's still standing there. It's kind of like one of those things that's like, okay, now what do we do with this thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do people squat there? Is just like a ton of squatters or hotels?
No, I mean, according to the article, it's just been abandoned for so long that no one even like does anything with it because the natural habitat has taken over. So someone would have to like go through lots of work to get there.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think I've seen pictures of this.
It's crazy how there was like over 350 amazing abandoned sites in the world that nature has taken over. And that's just a crazy thought that there's so much that was put into all of these amusement parks and museums and restaurants and hotels and all these great bridges and things, and then they lost funding or there was an earthquake or some disaster and they just never went back to finish it or fix it. And it's like, wow, all those resources and all those people that really put their work together to make this project happen, and then something happened to it and it's just forgotten. It just really baffles.
It really makes you think about like what's gonna happen when the human race is gone. Like that exact thing is gonna happen to every single structure that man has ever created.
Yeah.
Like in North
back.
Korea, also in this article, North Korea has multiple sites from the war where it's just a bunch of aircrafts and tanks and RVs and all these different type of vehicles that were used during the war. And once the war was over, people just left them where they were. Like they were never recruited. They were never taken back to put back in, wherever the military bases were. They just left there. And it's just fascinating how there's so many governments involved in all this, and they never went back to get their equipment. It's just metal and machinery left there, and nature has taken it over. Like there's trees and plants growing now in the vehicles, where all these things used to be, used for war and that kind of stuff. It's like this theory that nature eventually wins at the end.
Nature is the strongest force.
Right.
Like we can only do so much, and then we're temporary, and
Right.
it all just goes right back to the way it was.
So it's fascinating. Totally not the topic and themes that you were talking about earlier, but just kind of this kind of idea of crazy things that are happening in the world.
Yeah.
Well, let's call it good.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I like it. I like it in that way. So that's the show, man.
It's Rusty Diamond, motherfucker.